talk about some sexual content, so I'm placing a PG-13 rating. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello, my angels and demons. You're probably all wondering what kind of story I'm going to tell you because of the disclaimer. Yeah. So I'm going to tell a story. There goes my phone. Someone's messaging me. I'll check it out after I'm done recording this. Okay, back to what I was saying. All right. So I'm going to tell a story of the first time I read a lemon because it's actually a pretty funny story. Okay, so I actually wrote about this in my journal. So I actually have the exact date of when this happened. It was December 13th of 2014. So this was about 4 years ago. I had just turned 16 less than a month ago. So up until that point, I had no idea what lemon means. I was that innocent. I didn't even know exactly what happens during sex. In fact, when my mom gave me the talk, she only told me about periods. She didn't actually tell me anything about sex. So, yeah. And then when I went to health class, they're all like, oh, yeah, the sperm just goes into the vagina and makes a baby. So that's why you people should not do sex. They didn't mention anything about condoms or birth control or sexualities or exactly how do people do the do. I was all like, wait, how can it get in there anyway? How? And so starts this story. Okay, so I was in my science class. Now, at my old school, we were given these laptops to do our schoolwork and stuff. Certain websites were blocked during school hours, such as Facebook and YouTube, but and later, Quotev was blocked, thanks to me. Sorry to all you people who go to my school and love going on Quotev. Blame me for having that website blocked. I was on it too much during class. But anyway, whenever I got bored, I would stumble onto the various sites I like to go on that weren't blocked, such as DeviantArt and Wattpad. So I would be one day I was on Wattpad reading fan fiction. I was very into Karapika from Hunter x Hunter during this time. I think I've mentioned this in another video. Yeah, I did in my Art Thief video that around that time I was in my fangirl weeaboo phase. I still cringe about it to this day. But anyway, so I was going through anyway, I was searching for new Karapika X reader fan fictions to read when I stumble upon this one. I don't remember what it's called, but it was a lemon fan fiction, and I was whoa. Because I did not exactly understood what was going on, I read the thing all the way to the end, and once I did, I was all like, so that's how you have sex. Luckily, my computer was facing away from the teacher, so he had no idea. After I was done reading it, though, I exited out of it because I was just all like, what did I just read? But that's not where it gets funny. Right after I closed it out, my nose started bleeding. Yep, I got a nosebleed. Back in the day, I would have some nosebleeds. It just would happen every once in a while because of allergies. But when my nose started bleeding, I immediately ran out of the room to take care of my nose. The teacher was very surprised, but so he looked at my stuff, and when he saw a drop of blood next to my computer, it clicked that I was having a nosebleed. So he cleaned it up, and when I came back, he just let me sit back down. So like, are you okay? And I'm all like, yeah, it's just allergies. I go, okay, just sit back in your seat. Next time, bring tissues with you, okay? I'm like, okay. Yeah. But after my science class I'm not sure if we had lunch afterwards or something, but a few of my friends that loved anime were in that class, and they saw me run out, and after the class they walked up to me and they were all like, "What were you reading?" I was so embarrassed because I know what they were implying. And I could not tell them because they would laugh. Actually, I think I did tell them. I was all like, I read this thing called a lemon fan fiction. And then they laughed. They did laugh. Now that I remember, they did laugh. It was so embarrassing. They tease me about it to this day whenever I see them. They're all like, hey, remember when you had an anime nosebleed? I just shut them up. And whenever people who are around who don't know the story but understand anime terms, they just want to know the story. And whenever people who don't know anything about anime come by, they're all like, what are they talking about? I have to shut people up to be sure they don't tell that story because, oh man, it's just. So the moral of the story is, to any parents watching this, be sure to explain to your kids about this type of thing so that way they don't just stumble upon it on the internet one of these days. In fact, based on how big the internet's getting nowadays, it's most likely going to happen that they're going to stumble upon this stuff. So please explain this stuff to them. Please, you gotta. Because, oh man. As much as I understand to just keep their innocence, there are just certain things you just have to tell them. Otherwise, they'll have an embarrassing story like this. But, okay, that's the video for you. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed laughing at my embarrassing moments of having an anime nosebleed. But, yeah, that's life for you. I have many more embarrassing stories that I will tell you in the future. Okay, that is it. May angels be with ya.